Niners community is crunk. The Dolphins community are curious. The football community, everybody that love to watch football in general, looking at this thing, sitting there saying, man, see, that's why you tank, right? I hear it all, Cowboy Nation and beyond. And all we got to do is just sit back and do what we need to do. Take this thing one day at a time, one movement at a time. Shout out to you, Q Childs. Appreciate you for jumping in. So that's just how football is, man. Sometimes you can be sitting back, minding your own business, then bam, breaking news. Shout out to you, Marcus Calloway, the best way, baby. See you, fam. Jake Versick in the house, man. What's good with you? David C. James, really appreciate you for jumping in. So shout out to you, Jay Lynch, man. So that's the situation at hand. That's the situation at hand. I think that it's a quarterback in place. I think that they are looking at a quarterback to see whether or not they're going to roll with a quarterback. And quarterbacks, if you don't have one, if you don't have them, you don't have a team, basically. That's how that thing goes. And the 49ers looking at this situation saying, okay, how can we get to that spot? So what do this mean for their, I say, the Dallas Cowboys? Well, I come here to tell you that depending on who they pick up, it makes that 10th spot even sweeter. It makes that 10th spot even greater. What do we need out of this draft? Offensive linemen. What do we want out of this draft? Defensive guys. What do we need to see in this particular situation? Great things to happen. Italian Cowboy, appreciate you. It helped us out tremendously. I can just see it. Yeah, I can just feel it. Baby, when I tell you guys, when we go over this draft, let me just say this. Let me just be very clear when I say this. Shout out to the HBO. I see you, God dog it. I see you, fam. Appreciate you. Asmodeus, appreciate you. When we think about drafting in general, we look at these several things. How can a player learn and pick up the system? How can they be an impact? Are they good off the field as well as are they good on the field? And at the bottom line, can they implement what we're trying to incorporate as it relates to a system? And I believe in the hearts of hearts, our offense is good. I think that we can put up 30 to 35 points a game. I think we can, Cowboy Nation. I really believe that we can. Shout out to you, Marcus. So what happened here is that now if you look at this particular draft, and if somebody's moving up, trading up to get offensive guys, that makes the other teams that's on the bottom end sweaty a little bit. And they say, well, damn, I ain't going to move up to the third overall pick. But that 10th spot, man, if they pull some other guy that we really want, let me call Jerry Wine Jones and let's see what we can do with this thing. Jerry, I got some 7-Eleven wine for you, fam. I saw you over there at 7-Eleven. It's good. All right. How about this, and we can get a gang of picks, man. I for real, I think that we can get this thing going. And shout out to you, Italian Cowboys. Says we always think alike, man. Appreciate you, man. They say great minds think alike, so I know you got one of those great minds. And that's right, Q. Appreciate you, fam. So I'm not finna sit here and say that whoever the 40 whiners move up to go get, will it be one of those situations where it's going to be a game changer? You can look at their particular defense, and they had a vacation time all last year because although, they had this and that going on, the pandemic was kind of crazy, right? They had people left and right and left to be removed off from their team. But when we look at everything now, and seeing how the 40-winers can fool around and get a quarterback. Quarterback is so important. I can tell you that even when we look at the fact that the Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl they were in, they could have had that game. Emmanuel Sanders was still open. He was still open. All the quarterback had to do is just politely step up a little bit, put a little bit more air under it, and Emmanuel Sanders would have had that touchdown. But hey, shout out to Patrick Mahomes though and the Kansas City Chiefs for winning that Super Bowl because I can't live knowing that the fact that the 49ers got more Super Bowls than us. I couldn't live with that. So shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs for doing their job. What up with you, Juan? What's good with you, fam? I see you. Who else we got up in here? Roll call time, baby. William, what's good? 49ers are drafting the quarterback now at number 3. Yep, that's what they ain't gonna keep Garoppolo, right? Or that's also removed them out of the Deshaun Watson situation, right? Because you just moved all of your capital out of the way. The Eagles traded to 12. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Boy, well, that's some more breaking news. What the Eagles did, man. Let me know what the Eagles did. What's up with you, George? What's good with you, fam? Appreciate you, man, for jumping in. I really appreciate all of y'all for being part of this thing on the Law Nations 2.0 page, helping me grow this thing. And for those who got the patience and the kindness and all of that stuff, the Eagles traded the 6th for the 12th. The Dolphins traded the Eagles. They did. Okay, so a lot of little moving parts. What else? Y'all tell me more. Y'all tell me more what else happened. I should have been live on my actual computer here. Cowboys and the Giants picking ahead of them. Yeah. This draft is getting very interesting. And we all know that this right here, everybody they moving around for, all of these people that they moving around for are all what? Offensive players. What do the Cowboys need? Defense. Somebody play around. All we got to do is just sit back. Yes, Q, tell me more. You know? Let me see. I got my phone over here. I got 2 phones. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see if I can pull this up right quick. Yeah, let me see. Come on. Jimmy is not a G. All right, let me see who I should take a look at. Rap Sheep. Who's the better one to take a look at this? Rap Sheep or who else? Y'all let me know. Marcus B. All right, so this is the update here. It's 27 seconds ago. Woo! 27 seconds ago. Update, the top draft pick, the top 12 draft picks. We got the Jaguars, the Jets, 2 J's, 2 losses, right? The 49ers, okay. Is this the update, right? The Falcons, the Bengals, the Dolphins from Philadelphia. What are the Eagles up to, though? You know, what are the Eagles up to? And then we got the Panthers, the Broncos, the Cowboys, the Giants. Okay. Eagles from the San Francisco via the Miami Dolphins. All right, so we got no haters in the house in our division that's going to pick before us. The only team that need probably defense, if anything like that, will be the Broncos, right? Everybody else looking probably at offense, right? Here's the little list right here that you guys can see. If you guys can see it right here. So my thing is we're in prime position that will stay at the 4th pick. We should have, blah, 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 blah. Appreciate you, Miss Jackie. Thank you so much for jumping in. So we got this situation going, Cowboy Nation. All we got to do now is just sit back, cast our web like a spider. You know, a spider casts his webs, right? And the spider don't really hunt. He just sit there and let his prey come to him. And we're going to be that big booty spider just sitting there chilling. We are. And watch how things going to unfold. Watch how it's going to unfold. It's going to go the best way. Watch. Cowboys should draft a player they need. Okay. Who is this? George. Cowboys should draft a player they will keep for a long time. Players you can keep for a long time are your offensive linemen, right? If everything goes to float or everything goes safely with the offensive lineman, normally offensive linemen play anywhere from 8 to 10 years, give or take. Believe it or not, defensive secondary guys normally stay 7 to 8 years, and then cornerbacks, they got the positional flex where they can switch over from cornerback to safety. So those are always good situations. Running backs normally typically last 3 years. And I know that we're not in anybody's sweepstakes to draft a running back with the first pick for our draft this year. So we don't have to worry about that. And of course, quarterbacks, it's always a cycling type of situation. You can have a quarterback for 3 years, you can have a quarterback for 20, right? Shout out to you, David. What's good? David, should we get Surtain if available? Let's do this. Let's play a game, Cowboy Nation. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. If your team Surtain, put an S in the chat box. If you team Horn, put an H. You know, I want to see where y'all minds are at. Let's screw the Eagles. We go. Well, look, we're gonna do a lot of things to those Eagles. H Cheney says S. Who's gonna be with Cheney over here? H David. I got 2 S's. And I see a bunch of H's in the house. I see Trevor, right? Trevor, you put Surtain. Fred H. Snack H, Italian Cowboy, the Stallion. Okay, we got let's see, David, he says S. Look, Joseph, man, appreciate you. Joseph, if you can, post that Telegram link in the chat so that you could tell people to go over there on the Telegram. It's Lawgram, and be a part of that community as well, right? Because I want everybody to be able to be a part of the Telegram community. And speaking of that, that's just how this thing is to continue to grow, because I want to give you guys thoughts and information throughout the day, not just part of the day, because I love you guys. Y'all know how this thing go. So I see a lot of H-towns. So Horn is the populist or the popular vote for most of the majority of the people. Now, for the people that love, not like, but the people that love, let me see, that's a news one. Oh, okay. Appreciate you. Somebody made us support on one of my podcasts. Appreciate you. Pitts is a unicorn. Draft the cornerback second. Byron Jones was the first round and left. I feel what you're saying, George. You 1,000,000% right on that. Shout out to you, Jessica from East Texas. Appreciate you. Got you. Appreciate you, man. Y'all see that link right there? Let me see if I can pin it. I can't pin it. But y'all see that link right there that Joseph put down in the chat. That is a community. What happened to it, Joseph? Oh, man, put it out there again. My bad. My bad. Put it out there again, Joseph. My bad. Put it out there again. Man, I done put Joseph on timeout. My bad, Joseph. My bad. I messed around with it. Joseph, when you get out of timeout, man, put it back out there again. My bad, dog. Charge it to my head, not my heart, Joseph. I don't know how that thing, I flew around and hit the wrong button. But Rue Glock, I don't know if you part of the community, but, man, it's the Telegram link. I don't know if I can unpin you, man, if I can time out you, man. But when the timeout is over with, my bad, man. I kind of ran over you while you was in the street, baby. But shout out to you, Miss Jackie. If you got the Telegram link, post it in the description box or post it out there so people can join, and I won't kick you out. My bad, Joseph. I didn't mean to kick you out. Should the Cowboys go after Jaron Reed today? Oh, my God. If they go after Jaron Reed today, man, I'm going to line up some trash cans on the outside of my yard, and I'm just going to tackle through them, baby. I'm going to just run through them. Oh, and Rue Glock. Rue, when you join the Telegram, let me know. Send me a message, because what I want to do is I want to have everything far as this is just this is a business meeting now before we get back into the situation. I want to keep you as a admin for that group too. So I want to keep all my admins together. But I appreciate you, Rue. One tech. Yeah, that's me, Jay Lombardi. If we get a dog like a Jaron Reed, a person that don't like to leave food on the table, a person that look at this thing and say, man, oh man. We know what Antoine Woods can bring to the table. We know that, right? We know what, let me see. Joseph, you back, man? Let me know, man. Give me a thumbs up, Joseph. Joseph, give me a thumb up, man, if you back, man. Let me know if you back. I didn't mean to kick you out of the club, man, but let me know if you back. Just give me a thumbs up and say, hey, man, I'm here, man. Oh, my goodness. Eagles do suck, man. Eagles do suck. Uh, Reed fits the mold of a Seattle. Expected a lot from him. Along, imagine if he. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Not even getting my hopes up. Yeah, that's why. That's why I stopped doing it. You know, I would do it like, thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session as we take a deeper look at Jaron Reed. You know how he's able to fit down inside, and we know for sure what this can do for our team pushing everything back, collapsing that pocket. Y'all know what I talked about with that bologna meat. You want to push that interior back, make sure everything folds nicely, baby. Woo woo! Man, man, oh man. Just think about it. But go back to the 49ers and the Eagles. Let me see what else they got over here. Let me see. Y'all bear with me. Shout out to y'all, man. Let me see what Ian Rappaport talking about. Let me see. The Dolphins give themselves a maximum flexibility from the third position to the 12th to number 6. But with many more picks, the 49ers get the quarterback of the future, and the Eagles get ammunition for the future. So what I'm banking on, and this is what he said right here. Let me put this out here. This is what, here we go. This is what he said right here. Um, and my thing is, Cowboy Nation, when we think about the whole movement of this and moving off of this, you can give the Eagles all the ammunition they want. You can give the Eagles everything that they need. Watch how they royally mess this thing up. They're gonna have a team full of rookies, and when we play against those Eagles, we're gonna blow them doors wide open. They're gonna be trying to grasp for air. We're gonna blow them doors wide, the world open. It seems good right now. All the ammunition, all of this, all of that. We're gonna blow them doors clean off. We are. Ain't that right, Jackson? Appreciate you, man. Ain't that right, Jay? We have 2 tight ends already. All right, so let me answer the Pitts situation, and I can go back and answer the quote unquote the Surtain and the Horn situation. Okay, Kyle Pitts. Before we go into more details about Kyle Pitts, I can tell you, inside, outside, line up, in line, the brother can just kill you in the soft zones, hook routes. He's there. I believe in a pinch, if you have a linebacker on him, he would take the top off of that. And looking at it from the confines of this particular team, we got Cooper, we got Gallup, we got also Lamb. You can't cover everyone. So my thing is, the first thing that the team will try to do is get everybody into a zone situation. And that's going to be off the ball. When you're in a zone, what happened here, the box is going to be a little lighter because you got to have more guys in coverage because now you dictating what the opposing team is trying to do. So with a lighter box, you got Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott, who should be able to tote that rock. You got Tony Pollard that can run out of the backfield. That is weaponry for your offense, right? Given that you'll probably do what, 12 personnel since you got Blake and you have Cal Pitt. But the Cowboys, I believe, are not looking at it like that. I think that they probably look at it like, hey, we got a draw, we got Schultz, who's a rising star. We need help on the defense, and they're going to be with the mindset of maybe drafting a Surtain or maybe bringing in an offensive lineman. Those are their mindsets. I don't think that anything else you can explain to the Joneses of saying, okay, this is why Waddle will be good. This is why Devontae Smith will be good. This is why Kyle Pitts will be great for this opportunity for the Cowboys. So they're going to look at it like this. We got to start looking at it. Appreciate you, Joseph. My bad, bro. My bad, man. Charge it to my head, not my heart, Joseph. Appreciate you, though, man. Look, y'all give a round of applause to Joseph, man. Let me see some fire in the chat box for Joseph, man. I end up kick my dog out, man. So we going back to talking about the stuff, right? Appreciate it. Y'all follow that link. Y'all join the gram, the lawgram. Yeah, see, man, they love you, Joseph. They love you, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, all right, all right, all right. So grabbing Kyle Pitts will be dating Halle Berry in the prime, right? It's like being able to date Beyonce before Jay-Z, right? You know, and never giving Jay-Z the opportunity because you're not gonna drop that, you know. But now looking at Cal Pitts, she's already gonna be with Jay-Z, basically. It's impossible for us to try to talk to the Joneses to get Cal Pitts on this particular team. So let's go back to the lesser. We got this right here. We got Surtain and we got Horn. I'm gonna tell you what, guys, why I like Surtain, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I like Horn. Drafting for needs is in the first. It never worked. This is from Nation. What's up with you, Nation United? Appreciate you. You're right, but here's the situation. I like Surtain because he's solid. You won't have to worry about him talking a lot of noise. You won't have to worry about him trying to learn Trayvon Digg because he already played with him before. I do like the fact that he is not the, like, although he ran whatever he ran, of course, at these pro days, they always kind of maneuver these pro days all around. Let me see what Miss Jackie had to say. Appreciate you, Miss Jackie. Let me see what you got over here. But you can always go back and forth with this and that with Surtain. But my thing is with Surtain, he may not be the fastest of the fastest, but I think that his football IQ and his ability to identify plays before they break down is top. He's not as physical as Horn, but he is, I think, in a pinch as far as football IQ and where he's at. I think that he probably be just a little, you're talking about like, if it's a scale of 1 to 10, he's 8, and Horn is probably 7 as it relates to football IQ. Whatever it may be, it's so close. But with Horn, let's just bring in the Horn situation. He's aggressive. He's faster. He's, in my opinion, stronger. And on top of that, when you think about Horn, you can play him at safety. You can put him inside the slot. You can play him on the outside. You can do just about everything. And I think that that is a more of a better chance and opportunity with him because let's look at our team now. Just hear me out, Cowboy Nation. Hear me out. If you got what's this guy named? Jordan Hip Pocket Lewis, Anthony Brown. Do you guys think that it's a stronger chance for, let's say, Patrick Surtain to beat them out for a position on the outside, right? Or to beat those guys out in a situation that you're going to kick Patrick Surtain inside the slot? Or do you feel that, hey, you know for sure how this football thing works? Week 1, they're going to have either Jordan Lewis on the outside on one end and Trayvon Diggs on the outside on the other end, and they're going to roll with that. And on top of that, I would rather have somebody that you can probably squeeze in situations whereas, oh, you're not the starter, but I'm going to at least put you in inside the slot. Oh, you're not the starter, but I can at least, in a pivotal situation, I can put you out there on the outside. I think that you can do a little bit more with Horn than you can do with Surtain year 1 and year 2. That's just my story. I'm going to stick to it. But I think that around year 3, you'll really see Surtain blossom to be in one of these great corners in the National Football League. But it'll probably take him a minute to get there. All right, let me read some more of your comments. Really appreciate you guys for jumping in. Let's go. Let's go. Pick 10 is the spot where you pick an offensive weapon. This is from George. I feel you. Jay, what's good? Horn is a cross between D'Angelo Hall and Darrelle Revis. Woo! Leave Revis alone. We're going to leave Revis alone. We're going to flat out leave Revis alone. We ain't finna go into details about talking about Darrelle Revis. But Cowboy Nation, I got to wrap it up, man. I got a phone call to come in. It's important. So I really appreciate you guys Continue to grind with me, man. Continue to help this channel grow and shine. But I really appreciate you guys. I got to roll like dice. Let's continue to grind, baby. Top punter for the Eagles. Yeah. Y'all put down who the Eagles going to mess up and draft. Y'all put it down, man. They ain't going to do nothing. Cry, Eagles, cry. Right. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.